But the RT has always been left out. Always been left out. I mean, no wide body kits, no bigger engines, no bigger tires, no different rim options, no, you know, 6-piston Brembo calipers. I mean, a lot of people, unfortunately, and I think Dodge looks at the RTs as kind of a just an entry-level muscle car. I mean, they look at it equivalent to, as much as I hate to say it, the 3.6. Like the 3.6 and the 5.7, obviously there's a power difference. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Knockout 360 here with another video for you guys. As you can tell, I'm in the car. That makes this a car vlog. You already know what's going down when I come around. Let's get into it. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around, because you are in the right place. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell, which should be down here, so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So like I said, on this channel you hear a lot about scat packs, because I drive a scat. You hear a lot about 392s in general. You hear about Daytonas, you hear about SRT 392s, you hear about TA 392s, wide body 392s. You hear a lot about Hellcats on this channel, Hellcat wide body, red eyes, jailbreaks, demons even. The one Hemi engine that you rarely hear me talk about, and you rarely hear Dodge even talk about, unfortunately, is the 5.7. The only time that Dodge has ever mentioned the 5.7 is in the past when they gave the 5.7 RT Charger the SRT package, which basically came with the SRT front end, the SRT side skirts, and the SRT rear bumper, which makes it look like a scat pack. So if you're uninitiated to Dodge and you didn't know the difference between the scat and the 5.7, you would look at a car and say, oh, that's a scat right there, when in actuality, it's an RT. But other than that, other than giving you guys the SRT appearance package and raising the price consistently every single year. I mean, I remember the RT Charger in 2015 was starting out at, I want to say, almost 36,000, 37,000. Now, of course, you can option it to the teeth and get it up to 39, 40. But in 2015, the RT Chargers were easily starting at $37,000, $39,000. $37,000, $38,000, which was a steal. You know what I'm saying? Get a big sedan, big V8 engine in there, comfortable, relatively luxurious, get you a sunroof, huge screen, the whole nine, and you're getting all that for $38,000. That was a steal. I'm looking at CarMax right now. Literally just type that in. I'm seeing a 2020 RT Charger for $42,998. That's got the SRT appearance package. I'm looking at a 2017 going for $27,900, 2016 going for $39,900, 2020 going for $39,900, 2016, 26, 2012, 26. So, I mean, you can keep scrolling here. They're all about 38 plus, unless you want something that's, you know, one of the older RT Chargers from, like, you know, 14, 12, something like that. But I'll be honest with you guys, I don't see anything coming for the 5.7 in the near future or period. You know, Dodge just dropped the direct connection list, where they're basically going to be upgrading or allowing you guys to mod your engine through Dodge, as opposed to going to external shops. Dodge is going to have everything in-house. So in other words, you're going to be able to pull your car up to your local Dodge dealership, have them take your scat pack from $485 to $600, have them take your Hellcat from $705 or $707 to $800 plus, and so on and so forth. This list does not include the Hemi 5.7s at all. The Charger or the Challenger Hemi 5.7. Dodge doesn't have any modifications whatsoever on their website for the Hemi 5.7. No mention of it. No mention of it in the future. No to be determined. No to be announced. No, you know, in the works. Nothing like that. When you watch Dodge's press conferences and things like that, they never mention the RT. They'll mention the Scat Pack. Most recently, the Scat Pack, we got the wide body kit, same engine, same powertrain, same interior, but we did get the wide body aspect of it. And then, of course, the Hellcat gets all the love. You know, Hellcats get everything: bigger supercharger, bigger pulley, bigger tires, wide body, the whole nine, of course. But the Hemi Charger, the 5.7, gets nothing, man. The only thing that has ever been given to the Hemi Charger, like I said, is the SRT appearance package on the Charger. I don't even think that applies to the Challenger. Like, the Challenger didn't even get the SRT appearance package. Like, it still looks like an RT Challenger. Power-wise, the RTs have always put down 375 horsepower, but it's actually 370. That's grossly underpowered for a four-door 4,500 pound sedan, or a little less than 4,500. Let's say 4,000 on the dot. That's grossly underpowered. 370 horsepower. That's underpowered as hell. I mean, that's Nissan. But there are a lot of dope 5.7s out there that a lot of people do a lot of cool stuff with. I've seen turbocharged 5.7s. I've seen Whipple 5.7s. I've seen all kinds of crazy stuff with the 5.7 platform. But unfortunately, as it pertains to coming directly from Dodge, Dodge does absolutely nothing with the 5.7 Hemi. I think Dodge really looks at the 5.7 kind of like an entry-level, muscle car. And as a result, it's one of those things like we're not even going to do anything to it, because no upgrades or updates has been made to the 5.7 since, it pretty much came onto the game. Now, of course, it does a little bit more horsepower than it originally did in 2006, 2008, but that's marginal. 20 horsepower more? I think the 5.7s back then were putting down 350, 360, something like that. And then they boosted it up to 370, or may have always done 370. I don't know. But you would think with modern day technology, the engines would have gotten a little bit faster. So I would assume they've gotten a little more power after 2015 with the new iteration of the Chargers and Challengers. But I don't see anything coming to the 5.7 platform. I wish there was something that I could research. I wish there was something that I could pull up here. This is going to be kind of a short, sweet, well, maybe not sweet, but short, to the point type of video. I mean, if we go to Dodge website right now, 22 Dodge Charger starts at $32,500. Let's go to building price. Starting the RT off at $41,400. Let's go for the most expensive color, which is that Hell Raisin. Then it comes with the standard 20-inch rims, 245s all the way around, red brake calipers, but once again, you're not getting the Brembo, so it really doesn't matter. You can get the interior option with the leather or the cloth. Sunroof, black top package, so you can black it all out. Get the Daytona edition. You get a Daytona 5.7. There's no power increase, but you do get the decals and the stickers and all that good stuff. And then, of course, the Daytona emblems on the front. You get the Daytona emblems in the seat, the Daytona emblems up front on the dashboard. I even think you get a Daytona emblem in the steering wheel. I could be mistaken there. A bunch of emblems, all that good stuff there, which is cool. Performance handling group. You get the Brembo 4-piston brakes, flat bottom steering wheel. Okay, cool. All speed, traction control, black brake calipers. So you got different group options, but at the end of the day, you still get that 5.7 Hemi, 8-speed transmission. And if you optioned it all the way to the teeth, it would probably be like 45 plus, 46 plus. Obviously, we didn't option this particular one out, but that's pretty much it. And I think it comes standard with the SRT package. I think all RTs at this point are coming standard with the SRT appearance package. So you wouldn't be able to tell if it was a Scat or 5.7 aside from a wide body Scat or something like that. 370 horsepower, really underwhelming. I've always said that. I've always thought that the RT should at least be putting down 425, 450 minimum. Like SS Camaro numbers, like we just looked that up. The SS Camaro was putting down anywhere between 400 to 425. I've always felt that the RT should be putting that type of power down. The Scats, obviously, if you ask me, should be 550 to 600 plus easy, as big as these engines are. But the RT has always been left out. Always been left out. I mean, no wide body kits, no bigger engines, no bigger tires, no different rim options, no 6-piston Brembo calipers. I mean, a lot of people, unfortunately, and I think Dodge looks at the RTs as kind of just an entry-level muscle car. I mean, they look at it equivalent to, as much as I hate to say it, the 3.6. Like the 3.6 and the 5.7, obviously there's a power difference, but not much, because the 3.6 is doing, 292, 300, and the 5.7 is doing 370, so 70 horsepower, about the same weight, if not heavier for the RT, because it's got the Hemi. I mean, Dodge just kind of gives it no love whatsoever, You can do a lot to the 5.7. I mean, I've seen and heard some very loud 5.7s, very loud 5.7s, louder than my Scat, louder than Hellcats. Once you straight pipe those cars, they can get very loud. So don't trip if you are in the market for a 5.7 and maybe you don't care necessarily about the performance. You just want kind of the look and the sound, like the SRT appearance look and the sound of a big V8. You can certainly get that with the 5.7. Trust me when I say you straight pipe it, cut the mids, cut you know what the pipes in the back. I can't think off the top of my head. You cut all of that stuff. I'm telling you, you've got yourself a loud muscle car. Put you some 5-inch tips, change out the diffuser, change out the wicker bill in the back. What else? You know what I'm saying? Get rid of that little Hemi badge, put you a big Hemi 5.7 badge. I remember RP Productions did that with his Charger. He took the Hemi 5.7 badge off of the Ram that was black and red, and he put it on the side of his RT Charger, which is dope as hell. Like, you know, that was dope. And it just worked with his blacked out Charger. So you can do a lot with the 5.7 platform as far as aesthetics are concerned, as far as getting the sound of you know, a big V8, as far as getting the look of a Scat Pack or even a Hellcat slim body. You can do a lot of that, but when it comes to power, you're gonna have to put some money into it under the hood, and you're gonna have to go elsewhere other than Dodge, because Dodge has made no arrangements whatsoever to add any kind of power to the 5.7 Hemi. For you guys out there that own RTs, you know, dope cars, hold on to them, do as you please with them, but don't expect much coming from Dodge, unfortunately, guys. As always, it's been your boy Knockout 360. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.